My name is Joyce, standing on behalf of the students doing their pupillage at the Kenya School of Law. And it's the high time we, as the students of law, that we stand to guard justice. We have been defending justice, defending clients in court, but when it comes to our rights as the lawyers, as the advocates, they are being violated. We need to understand that sexual harassment is not a misunderstanding. It is not a misunderstanding at all. It is a culture that must not be tolerated. It is something that we should stand up for, and the perpetrators must be brought to justice when it comes to sexual harassment. We need to make our clerks in the farms safe. We need to make the pupils safe in their pupillage for the 6 months for them to be okay. We need to make sure that the advocates are okay in any farms. And it is the high time, even as the women in the workplaces, in the law firms, that our rights be protected. Dignity is not negotiable. Dignity is a right in the Constitution, and it is inherent. We have a right to dignity. As the women in workplaces, we have to be protected. As the men in the workplaces, they also have to be protected. It is the high time that even as the lawyers, in the practice, we also have to uphold the Constitution. We have to make sure that the justice that we're fighting for is also upheld when it comes to our rights. And us as lawyers, we're saying no to sexual harassment. We're saying no to toxic work environment. And we're saying that it's the high time that for the first time, we get to have justice. We have to get justice done in this case. And as my favorite quote that says that justice delayed is justice denied. It's the high time that justice is served. Justice delayed is justice denied. It is the high time we get our justice, and all the advocates that have been named and shamed, it's the high time that you get to have the shame in your name, and justice must prevail. Say no to sexual harassment.
Say no to toxic work environment.
Say no to toxic work environment.
My name is Wandera Faith Ongayo, P105 23623/23. Fellow advocates, colleagues and members of the public, today we stand here not because we enjoy protest, but because silence has failed us. We are here because sexual harassment has been normalized in the legal profession. It is whispered in corridors, disguised as mentorship, excused as how things are done, and buried under fear, power, and intimidation. Today we say, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
The legal profession is built on justice, dignity, and the rule of law. Yet for too long, many advocates, especially young advocates and women, have been forced to choose between their careers and their dignity, forced to endure advances, threats, exploitation, and silence just to survive in chambers, courts, and institutions meant to protect them. We refuse that reality. We refuse that reality.
We refuse.
We reject a profession where power is abused.
We reject.
Where complaints are ignored.
We reject.
Where victims are interrogated.
We reject.
Instead of protected.
We reject.
And where perpetrators continue to rise while survivors are punished with silence.
We reject.
Let this be clear. Sexual harassment is not a private matter. It is a professional misconduct.
Correct.
It is a violation of human dignity.
Yes.
It is a betrayal of justice.
Yes.
The Law Society of Kenya was created to protect its members.
Yes.
Yet when confronted with sexual harassment and the suffering of its members, it shows silence, delay, and avoidance. That is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
A professional body that runs away from accountability cannot be trusted.
Yes.
And has failed in its most basic duty.
Yes.
We demand a safe, independent, and fearless reporting mechanism.
We demand
One that does not intimidate complainants, does not demand impossible standard of proof before listening, and does not protect seniority over truth. A system where an advocate can report without fear of victimization, blacklisting, or retaliation. To survivors who are watching, listening, or standing quietly among us today, we believe you. We stand with you.
We do.
You are not alone.
Yes.
Your silence was not weakness.
Yes.
It was survival.
Yes.
But today, our collective voice is louder than fear.
Yes.
To those who misuse power, titles and influence, your time of hiding behind reputation is ending.
Yes.
The profession will no longer shield misconduct with silence. Today is not about politics. Yes. Today is not about personalities.
Yes.
Today is about dignity, safety, and justice. Yes. We march so that future advocates will not have to trade their bodies, their dignity. We march so that future advocates will not have to trade their bodies, their dignity for opportunities. Yes. We march so that reporting harassment will not feel like professional suicide. Yes. We march so that the legal profession can finally live up to the values it preaches in court.
Yes.
Let history record that today, advocates choose courage over comfort, truth over silence, justice over fear.
Yes.
No justice in silence, no dignity without accountability, no safe profession without action.
Yes.
We will not be silenced.
Yes.
We will not be intimidated. We will not stop until the legal profession is safe for all.
We will not.
We stand today to say no more sexual harassment.
No more sexual harassment.
No toxic farms.
No toxic law firms.
LSK should stand up for their members.
LSK must stand up for their members.
LSK should protect their members.
LSK should protect its members.
No sexual harassment.
No sexual harassment.
No sexual harassment.
No sexual harassment.
Thank you.
Hello, colleagues. We are very saddened. We are here at the LSK headquarters supporting our colleagues on the issue of sexual harassment. We are very saddened that this has become the norm in our law firms. We are here to say no to sexual harassment, and those who have gone before us, ourselves, and probably those who will come after us will suffer the same thing, the same has been suffered. So we hope this comes to an end. We quit employment because of this reason, most of us here. Yeah, so we just hope it comes to an end. We say no to sexual harassment. Yeah.
We shall not be intimidated.
We shall not be intimidated.
First of all, let me begin by saying I'm very enraged as a member of the LSK, as a member of the legal profession, and together with my sisters here, we are saying no to sexual harassment. We are saying no to toxic work environment. We are saying no to poor pay. And we are here to say that it ends with us. It's time for us to fight for the next generation, to create a better work environment for them, and also for us to complain about what has happened to us in the hands of our seniors. Yes, so say no to toxic work environment. We are saying no to poor pay. We are saying no to sexual harassment. And all the perpetrators should be held accountable. We demand accountability. Hashtag PLO must be prosecuted. Yes.
Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to say, tumekuja hapa on behalf of the law students, because we've heard what has been happening to our fellow brothers and sisters who are the members of the LSK. Yeah, and we are saddened by what is happening to the legal profession, knowing that these people ndio wamesoma law, and then how ndo wananchi wanategemea, and yet they are harassing these young lawyers who are wenye wanataka who are aspiring. Yeah. who are aspiring to be great in this legal profession, instead of supporting them, they're busy harassing them, and not only harassing them, but also abusing them, like paying them less, right? They receive less payment. They're being called as sijui majenzi wenye hawajui kazi. Like, it's not making sense to us. You know, as a law student, like, I'm here to fight on behalf of them so that by the time I'm reaching there, hii kitu iko imetatuliwa, and the perpetrator should be brought to action, and the Kenyan government should actually take action because it's not making sense to us. Na haibambi kabisa, si ndio? Yes. We say no to sexual harassment, by the way. Yes, and we say no to abusive condition in the employment sector. Yeah, thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm here on behalf of law students, University of Nairobi representative, and I'm here to talk about the safety that both women and men need in their working fields, because we deserve to be dignified. We have a right for dignity, and we have a right to feel safe in our working environments, and we have a right to be given jobs without being profiled as sexual objects. I do believe that the current young advocates and the pupils who are working right now, and they're fighting for us, so that us as the coming generation, we should not be facing this sexual harassment, this sexual abuse that they are encountering right now. They are fighting so that we can also find justice when we get to experience such kind of abuse. And everyone who has been called upon as the perpetrators should be held accountable, and they should be prosecuted, so that we can feel as young advocates that our rights are being preserved, and we as the young employers, we are also being protected in both our working fields and even in our day-to-day lives. We need to feel protected, we need to feel safe, we need to have a good working condition whereby we can address our issues without having to feel like we have to give something in return for favors or in any way or the other that might make us feel that we are being emotionally abused, and also physically, sexually, psychologically abused. Thank you.
Very well said, sister.
Financially abused.
I know. We should not be. Yeah, we are being exploited, and we are paying higher fee. Imagine a parent paying over 1 million for you to study law, for you to become that one person who can bring justice, change, bring back to the society, so that you can make other people actions be justified, so that you can make other people's family feel safe, and they can feel like as if they are victims, the families, and also even the parents who are teaching us. They should not feel like as if they've wasted 1 million and over only for us to be paid peanuts. Why are we being paid less amounts? And why are we not being well taken care of, well treated, when in reality, we are really facing a lot as law students and also as legal advocates? That one is a huge concern that must be raised, and we need to have a regulation and a policy that is protecting us as young advocates, young law students who will at some point seek internships, and also our judicial attachment. We should feel safe, and that is why our advocates here are fighting for us, fighting for our rights, for our safe environment, safe working environment. Thank you so much.